questions on any of that stuff? And I'm just kind of whizzing through because I want to actually show you some how-tos.
What do you mean by ask your customers questions?
Oh, ask your customers questions. Create interaction. You know, ask them, what do you want from me? What can I give to you? Asking them about experiences that they've had. You know, for example, if, I don't know, in real estate or something like that, you could say, who's dealt with this particular building? Or has anyone bought a place in this particular apartment? I'd love to know more about it. You know, by creating that interaction, you're building that, you know, camaraderie. People are going to trust you more than just their specialists. They're going to trust you as a friend. So ask them questions, inviting them into your life. Be human, kind of what I just said. And don't worry about when you're speaking in vlogs. Oh, I kind of missed the whole first point there. Be concise, no fillers, ahs, likes, ums. You can have some of that. Be natural. But obviously, if you're like a teenage girl saying like every third word, like, cut that out. So work on yourself. Like I said, it will be the best sales training of your life. Be human, make mistakes. People, the first thing that makes them nervous about actually doing their first vlog is they're worried that they're going to make mistakes, that it's going to take 10 minutes to do their vlog. Well, you know what? It will take you 10 minutes to do your first vlog because you got to get over some humps. You're also looking at editing yourself first before editing your first video. So your first 3 videos that you do are going to be crap. Don't even think that you're going to be posting these. These are for you to learn because there's always a learning curve for everything. Be interested so that you're interesting. If you look like you don't give a crap about what you're talking about, nobody else is going to give a crap about it. And you know, some of that will come across where you're like, wow, I do look like I'm not interested, and it's just fear because you're so conscious of what you're saying. But you know, as you do more and more, if you look at my first videos compared to my videos now, I didn't look quite as confident or as comfortable as I do now. So you will slowly get better and better, but try to look interested. Be personable, be educated, but be appropriate. So again, the guy in the hot tub, to me, not so appropriate. However, that would be really good for maybe a hot rod thing where you're appealing to a different type of person who's wanting the lifestyle of the hot tub, who's wanting the bikini babe because they're into hot rods. You know, that might be a bit different of a market. So it's not about don't be offensive, because you know, not everyone would be offended by that hot tub video. I was a little bit, but you know, a mother of 4 would be, but you know, a single guy, 20 years old, is probably going to love that. So be appropriate to your audience and what you're trying to say. And be controversial. You can say that you hate things, and it's actually better if you have an opinion. If you have no opinion, nobody will have an opinion of what you're saying. So if you say that you dislike something, here, let's be really controversial. Because I know there's a lot of you in here. I hate Sutton. I hate Sutton Realty. You know, if you say that, people are going to agree with you and they're going to defend you. There's also going to be people who are going to hate you. But you know what? At least you've set the precedent, and you've got people who are that much more on side with you because they're like, I hate Sutton Realty as well. Damn it! And I'm gonna be with you until the end, right? And you know, you're kind of helping to filter out the crowd, but you're creating controversy. You're creating, well, showing that you have an opinion. You never want to not have an opinion on something. And you're just creating interaction, which is good for SEO. People are leaving comments, you know, saying things back and forth. Do not memorize a script. It'll make you look really monotone. We went over that. And if you forget something, good. If you forget to mention something in a video, that's awesome, because it just gives you an excuse to make another video. And use the whiteboard as backup. So there we go. Any questions on any of that stuff? So your vlogging sessions. Daily vlogs are tiresome to me, so I don't do daily vlogs. I do monthly vlogs, but nobody knows it because I do about 12 of them back to back. And I change my clothes, I change my hair, I change the angle of the camera, I go inside, I go outside, backyard, front yard, office, living room, different shirt, hair up, hair down, lipstick on, lipstick off. Nobody ever knows it. And it's very important to realize that if you are going to do back-to-back vlogs, that you do change the scenery up. And I'll show you some examples of when people don't change the scenery to when they do. When you subscribe to someone's YouTube channel, you get thumbnails sent to you of those videos, right? Now, if those videos all look the same, then when you get those subscriptions, you might go, I've already seen that video. Because all you're doing is judging it based snapshot of that thumbnail, going, I've already seen that one. But if it's a different background, or a different angle, or a different clothing, or something like that, they're like, oh, this is new. I haven't seen this one yet. Did you have a question? Oh, I thought you were going up a pen. So daily vlogs aren't always daily. There are some people where that is their business model, which I'll also show you some of them, and I don't know how they do it, because to me to wake up and look refreshed in a video constantly every single day. That's just not my life and it's not my job. So for me, I like the business model of doing 12 of them back to back. It also gets you in the groove. So you're like just consistent, you're focused, you're on the ball, you can say your information, and plus over the course of the month you've hopefully been putting in a Word document or something like that, all your blog ideas, so you can just bang, bang, bang them out really fast, really effective. All of this. First time's gonna suck. We've already gone through this. When you plan to do your first one, don't plan to do 10 or 20 back to back. It's just not realistic. Because the first time, I want you to actually, there's a bad habit that I got into and that I learned that I just had to stop doing. If you do a blog and you stop every time you make a mistake, that's just your bad habit that you're going to keep doing, and you will never get a full blog done. Because you'll always be your worst critic, and you'll be like, oh, I stumbled there. Oh, I forgot what my next point was. Oh, I didn't articulate everything I wanted to articulate, or I said it in too lengthy of terms. Be in the habit of never turning your camera off, because the sooner you can overcome that, the faster it's going to be. I can do 12 blogs in like less than half an hour, because I can just bang them out back to back, and that's it. But if you're always turning the camera off, it's going to be a very bad habit. So when you're doing your first one, I encourage you to just keep running all the way through until you get through your topic and you feel satisfied. Then I want you to review it and see all the things that you do that doesn't look so good. You're blinking, you're humming, your hair is out to here or something like that, or you got underwear in the background or a beer bottle on the desk. You know, I want you to criticize yourself on those levels first. Then worry about the content. And then do that exact same blog again. And do it 3 or 4 times until slowly you're realizing how to condense it. And once you understand how to condense your information, it's going to be so much easier for the days to come. So your first time's going to suck. Don't try to get an actual usable piece out of your first time. Just try to get through the first time. All right. So now the actual posting. Like I mentioned, use a YouTube or a Vidler or something like that where it's an uploader or web-based video uploader, because it's going to help you to double down. So I'm going to actually show y'all some stuff. Or maybe what's the next one? Oh, okay, we'll go through this first and then I'll show you the actual YouTube stuff. So video distribution. There are many, there's not just YouTube. There is like 20, 30 different video websites out there. So obviously it'd be great to be able to post on all of those, but we don't have that many hours in the day. So there are different programs that you can get. Traffic Geyser and TubeMogul are the most popular ones. Traffic Geyser you have to pay for, and I think it's about, it might actually be $100 a month. It's a lot, but very worthwhile if that is solely your business model is video blogging. What you do is basically upload it once, put in your description once, your key tags once, your everything once, press submit, and it's in all of those different video uploading services. So really beneficial. TubeMogul is basically one that doesn't go to as many sites, but it's the same thing. They have a free version and a paid version. So it gets you that much more exposure. Now, where's the bad side to that? Well, when I used to do this for my other company, and I sold my company, I didn't want my face representing this company anymore. It's my face. I want to represent my next endeavor. So then I had to go to all of those websites and delete all of those videos, and for months, and even now I still Google myself just to make sure that all those videos are in fact down. So just know that if you are going to use a service like that, that you want your face out there that much, and know where your face is, so that you can go and delete them afterwards, because there's no delete button in Traffic Geyser. Transcribe your videos. This is what Jackie was asking about. Castingwords.com is what I use. You can also use a virtual assistant, one locally based or overseas based. And what they do is they listen to your videos and they transcribe them, just like you would a speech or anything else. And why this is good is because, again, Google only understands words. So by doing that, you're basically telling Google what you're saying, and that's going to help to get your videos found. There's different levels of payment, anything from $2.50 a minute, $1.50 a minute, but I use the 75 cents a minute because I do so many videos. I've always got them backloaded. Now, what is the price difference? It simply means it takes longer to get your videos back once you've submitted them. So the first couple times I was submitting a couple for $2.50, a couple for $1.50, and a couple for 75 cents. Now I've got such a backload of videos that I just do 75 cents all the time. So to do a 4-minute video, it's not costing me much.
So those words just become your blog as well?
Exactly, yeah, you just copy and paste it into the content section of YouTube and of your WordPress site. And then that shows up and helps you get found. So if you're going to do video, you have to have some sort of words. And in the beginning, I was trying to transcribe them myself. I was also trying to write blogs to go with it so it could get found. I was like, oh, this is just tedious. I'm paying $2 and I'm going to get them all transcribed. So any questions on transcribing? Very, very important if you're going to do it. Remember your keywords and questions. When you initially started your video, you had a question in mind that you're going to do and hopefully some keywords to go with it. So make sure that when you're uploading and posting your videos in the tags section, you put those tags in. And if you're struggling to find more tags or long tail keywords, read your transcript. Your transcript's full of keywords. Because that's real language, and that's what your customers are going to be talking like. So you can just simply pull stuff from your transcripts.
Type in, sorry about transcript. I admit I'm not a big online, I don't watch a lot of videos online, me, because I can read faster. That's just kind of how I
A lot of people have said that.
But with Leah's videos, like what I'll do is like you can actually play it on YouTube, you just scroll down her site and you can read the transcript, you can hear what she's saying, so you still get the idea of, like I know what you're like, so you get the idea of what she's getting across and you can skim through, read the good points.
And I've had that said before too, so, which is great because older audiences as well sometimes prefer to read, younger audiences tend to watch, right? Younger audiences learn better by listening, others learn better by reading, so it does appeal to both those audiences too. That's a great point.
So by just having a video, you might not get somebody actually looking at it.
Yeah, they don't want to press play because they see 2 minutes or 4 minutes in the bottom there, whereas they can go, I can just scan this and I get the gist.
Or they'll read it and say, oh, actually, I do want to watch this. That kind of
For sure, yeah. Thank you, Scarlett.